player receives the check-in from one of his coaches.
Hoy la cosa se puso buena, el gozo corre por mi vena, vamos a olvidarnos de la pena, esta fiesta nadie la...
Minor League Baseball now on the show as our coverage comes to you from the AA Central opening night here in this brand new season between the Amarillo Sockpoodles and the Tulsa Drillers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Josiah Gray gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all.
Now to the plate, here is Michael Richmond.
Michael.
Come on, big dog. Get the pitch.
First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And that right there was his first double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
So now to the plate, Wilson Brooks.
The pitcher, Wilson.
Over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Richmond leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit to first, right to him, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here. Next, it'll be Michael Richmond, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. First pitch on its way, and he fouls this one off.
See it, drive. Let's go right here.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Bush backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. Now at the plate, Michael Richmond flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB now. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up.
Run it out! Run it
Throw
out!
to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Stepping up is Michael Richmond, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Avens will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to hit back.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are two different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
A 9-0 shutout final in this ball game. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Amarillo Sockpoodles and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mark Marcus Solbach, the British hurler, will be the man to start in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. So here is Michael Richmond. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. Lifted into center field. Avens is underneath this one, and very quickly one gone. So next to hit is Michael Richmond. He flew out in his last debut.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with sac fly.
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So next to bat will be Michael Richmond. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and they have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. And tonight's comes to an end, 6-3 the final. The Drillers wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Marcus Solbach gets the win on the mound.
A Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
We hear all the time from people around the game that Double-A is where you start to see the breaking balls that are really set apart from what you've seen before.
Future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Tulsa Drillers and the Amarillo Sodpoodles. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Michael Richmond is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now to the plate, here is Kyle Saul, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come out of the gates slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels. Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Saul's retired, and there's 1 away. So now into the box is Carlos Sepulveda. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one. 67 degrees our game time temperature. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Now another 0-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the 3rd out. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. All set for the start of the inning, and next it'll be the outfielder, Carlos Rincon. Now the first pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Now the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Standing in now, Justin Yurchak. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Swing and a ball hard hit toward deep right. Weeks is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Up next, Drew Avens. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. Now into the box, Michael Richmond. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Runs up and gets this one down. This is foul for the first strike. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's the 1-2. This one's down to third. He's got it. Go to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. Leading off the inning, it'll be Mike McDonald as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence, he's got great body language on the mound, he's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now a curveball misses inside.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. That brings in Lauren Kolkol as he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Mike Kickham. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Here's Kyle Saul. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
Stepping in now, Carlos Sepulveda, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they get the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Michael Bush. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Next to stand in is Michael Richmond. He singled first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Saul is there. 2 down. So here's the cleanup hitter, Carlos Rincon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Next to dig in, Justin Yurchak. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Next, it'll be Drew Avens. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. Digging in will be Mike McDonald. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now back.
The first pitch on the way. Lauren Coco stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Lauren Kokel goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rangel Ravelo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. Next to hit is Michael Richmond. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On the ground to short. This could be 2. There's 1. Dig, 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 first. So they let the pitcher swing away here, and it turns into a double play. Now to the plate, Kyle Saul. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Carlos Sepulveda stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Now at the plate is Michael Busch. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Fouled off.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Into a slide, and he makes a great catch to retire the side. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Carlos Rincon. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th. So only the 2nd hit he's given up tonight.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
To second for 1 on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Stepping in once again is Drew Avens. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
0-1 count, and the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Really deceptive changeup right there. It died right before the plate, and he was left reaching for air.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Michael Richmond. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him.
And a relay to the plate, and not in time as the 2nd run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Boy, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Christian Robinson. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. On the ground to the right side.
Hold
and
on,
that
hold
is
it right
into
there.
right field, a base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. In now, Mike McDonald. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. No hits to this point. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center.
You go. Mine.
Robinson is right there, 1 down. Into the box, Lauren Coco. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. Slow roller out to short. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stevie Berman will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Good off-speed pitch. Had him out in front for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Robinson is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
A 5-0 finish tonight. The Sod Poodles took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Michael Richmond gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, and records a complete game.